had one yesterday. It was good.
That's Amanda's specialty.
Tropical.
Andy Reid. That's the game. That's the upset game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Browns got man. They got. Oh man. What's up, nephew?
Where are you at again?
The Rockies on Secord.
Alright.
This next one, huh?
So I'm about to be on my way right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. I thought I turned this on.
You sound sleepy.
Yeah, my nephew. All right, turn it off. What's good, everybody? It's Neal Newberry here, host of Live from the Nickel. You guys see we are back at it, getting ready to close out the new year. Sponsored by Divine Printing, 3433 on Monroe Street. You guys check out Divine Printing. They make our sweatshirts, our t-shirts. So if y'all need anything, they go see Miss Karen there. And you can get some borders made, whatever. So check out Divine Printing. That's our sponsors. Before we get started, you guys, a lot of things are going on. First and foremost, I'm gonna give a shout out to Wanda Davis. That's my old boss's wife. She's girl sick right now, so she's dealing with something. So shout out to the Davis family. And then another shout out is to Randy Moss, seeing that he's got cancer. Yeah, so yeah, I think it was last week or the week before. He was wearing sunglasses on the air, and people were asking what's going on. And then came out later on that he was diagnosed with cancer, something in
liver, part of
the liver or something going on. That's
his
why
eyes were kind of yellow.
yeah, jaundice. It was real bad. So you know what I'm saying, from the Nickel, Randy Moss, get well, man. Take your time, get back. So I wanted to get that out there, to those
Man,
people.
I don't want you looking at the TV right now.
What happened?
Oh yeah. Oh man. We got an exciting show for
I'm
y'all.
still picking them.
Amanda's watching her team. They're playing the Tennessee Titans today. Didn't look good on the first drive, so we got the games on where we at, man. We got our fans out here loving us and everything. You guys see we got Mr. Brown back again, full effect.
Yes.
He is back. He's loving it. He's got a lot to get off his chest today. His boys are playing KC. I don't know how that's gonna go. My man Todd picked that as the upset of the day. The Browns are going to beat KC in Cleveland because it's a rainy day, so maybe Jameis Winston can get themselves together. Miss Amanda's back with us. You guys see that. She's always here. Big Worm is not here with us today. He's dealing with some stuff, so that, I told him, shout out to Worm. Take care of your business, my brother. It's all good. First and foremost, that on the 29th, we're going to be at Cock and Bull. We about to do the SmackDown there. That's going to be fun. It's like a end of the year party type deal.
Nice.
So Sarah's gonna take care of some things for us down there. We got some special, guests coming down there, so it's gonna be exciting. So we're gonna have to. I want you guys to come on down there, 1 o'clock at Cock and Bull on the 29th of December. It's kind of the end of the year for us. Podcast is getting bigger. The young lady that works at JD's. She actually just pushed us over 200 views. We have 200 subscribers right now. 201 now, but she was the number 200. She works with Steph or Megan at night. What's her name? There's Steph, Carrie. Yes. So shout out to Carrie.
We love Carrie.
She signed when she hit it. We hit 200 subscribers.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. So I told her I was going to give her a shout out. So thank you, Carrie, for being a 200 subscriber for us. So we're working our way up out here, man.
Yay.
So Mr. Brown,
Talk to me.
Amanda. We got some shit to talk about. Like I said, Ty got the upset pick of the day. He said the Browns are gonna beat KC.
And they just fumbled.
Oh, Taylor Swift. She in Cleveland. Ty said he gonna take it back. Oh no, you can't. We already told everybody. Ty gonna give us the upset of the day, man. So let me tap in on this. My notes I got today. I'm gonna see what you guys think about this. First of all, Juan Soto left the Yankees. I was pretty upset by that, and he left the Yankees to go to the Mets. But he signed for 15 years, $765 million. God damn, I played the wrong sport.
15 years.
50.
That's
Excuse me.
what I said.
No.
Yeah, it's 15
Yeah, it's
years.
15 years. Yeah, he signed
His contract.
$765 million. But here's the thing about it is, the Yankees gave him was like same price or same year, just a lower. So he basically got $400 million more to go to the Mets.
Right.
But that's you're right. 15 years. I was like, God damn.
years, wow.
But guess what? Baseball is guaranteed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they took Tom Brady and they took somebody else's, I think George or somebody's contract, and they put them together. No, wait, hold on, I can tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? It was combined LeBron James and Tom Brady's contract. They came up over a course of years. They came up together at $761 million. Combined over so many years to get that. You got Juan Soto got that, and just, I mean, he a dog. He shows up all the time. I'm mad at the Yankees. Why would y'all let him go? Y'all could have just paid him what the Mets was going to give him. He would have been cool. Now they got to start all over again because I really feel like you can't put it all on Judge. Judge got Judge there. Why would you do that? So I was kind of salty about that. So it's a lot of going on. Like I said, me and Amanda was talking. We got some big games today, some big decisions. I don't know how it's going to go. Maybe I have to flip a coin again because I don't know what the hell to do. So what do y'all think about Bill Belichick signed a 5-year deal with North Carolina? Mr. Brown, talk to me, man. Tell me something I don't know.
I mean, he says that's a dream job, but
North Carolina?
Back in the day, his pops.
Yeah,
he used to coach Carolina, had some type of coaching job with Carolina, so he got ties down there. So hey, we can see what he doing in college ranks, man. You know, he ain't too outspoken on camera, man. So I don't know.
He's got a dry personality, man.
So I don't know how that's gonna transform over to the college level, man. So we'll see.
You know, based on the pictures that he has with the girlfriend, he's already used to working with 20-year-olds. So.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
so
He got a young
connected.
one. Oh yeah, he got a young.
Let me get this
all
out.
the good friends
So
are
it's true then. He's got a young
She's
girlfriend.
22 years old, yes.
And Bill's 72.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
She's got him on her TikTok and everything, you know. He's having a good time.
Oh yeah.
So I think, you know, he's going to fit right in. I don't think he's going to have any problems in North
Bill
Carolina.
Belichick is messing with a
She's
22-year-old.
22 years old.
At least she's of age.
She's 22 years
But
old.
damn, Bill, you 72. She 22. Damn.
Bill is undercover because you know he knows how to party. And we all saw that viral video of his walk of shame when he stepped out of off that front porch and he didn't have a shirt on.
That wasn't even a walk of shame. He
looked
was proud.
lost.
He said, "Oh,
Yeah, he looked kind of lost, and he's already connected. I think he's having fun on the slide. He just doesn't put that on.
But team, look at it. He get it honest. Look who the owner was. Kraft. You know what Kraft is about.
Well, you know he go to the massage places.
Oh, yeah.
We right next to us. We got a massage place, which you better not go to there. So if we know you go over there, we gonna call you out of it. Tropical, what is it?
Tropical touch.
Yeah, they gonna touch you in the way you don't want to be
Somebody
touched.
got nothing over there.
Yeah, man. So
We don't know. That's all speculation.
You won't catch me. You will not catch me over there at all. But listen, he's 72. His girlfriend is 22. She got him all over TikTok. When I was telling my
Feeling
dad,
youthful now.
he's wirely. He's wirely.
He's feeling something.
Yeah, he's youthful now.
You taking blue chews all the time because how you gonna keep? Man, come on. I'm 47. I don't want one. That's a. Ooh.
He's doing it though.
Yeah, she's wearing him
Now
out
he's going
there.
to North Carolina. He's like, look, girl, I'll show you all the places to party. Like we know.
North Carolina. He there with all of them now. She got her hands
And
full.
college football's so crazy now with players getting paid and he's recruiting and stuff. I mean, nobody's gonna say no to Bill Brown. He's gonna show up at your house and he's gonna say, look, do you want to play for me or not?
Right.
Okay,
see,
bye.
Right. He's not gonna beg you. He's not gonna
He's
beg you.
stacking up his coaches at NFL coaches. Who doesn't
Yes.
want to play for NFL coaches?
I agree with you on that. I agree. I mean, it's
He's
Bill
gonna have
Belichick.
no problems in North
Bill
Carolina.
Belichick comes to your house. You're gonna listen. He coached Tom Brady. He coached all top
greats.
flight. Yeah, Randy Moss, Teddy Bruschi. I mean, he coached everybody. So you're gonna want to play for him. I just thought when you think of North Carolina, I think of North Carolina as basketball. Right. It's always been a basketball school.
Nobody's really thought of them in football. I think
Nah.
Belichick's gonna change that though, for sure.
Well, if he doesn't, I mean, like I said, one thing I do like about him going to North Carolina, and maybe y'all can get on the board with this, is you need some good mentor coaches right now in college. They're getting paid now. If you look at it right now, once again, you don't have a lot of mentors there. Deion Sanders, now you got Bill Belichick, Brian Day, and the coach in Michigan, okay. But I mean, if you honestly think about it, there's no big name coaches in there that are making a difference. I mean, Oregon's coach is okay, but Deion, everybody can go to Deion. Deion already got the number one prospect coming to replace his son when his son leaves.
I think the changes that they've made in college football, with these NFL coaches coming over and the changes that they've made, you're going to see a big change in a lot of these teams and what they're able to do. And you might see more NFL coaches going to college and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Because of what they're offered
Absolutely.
now and what they can do with these teams.
Well, we could just say we can agree on this right now. And I talked to some people yesterday, and I was having a conversation with a young man yesterday when I was here, and they were saying the same thing. Like, everybody kept asking me, what do you think about Ryan Day? Should he stay or go? My thing about it, I'm going to say it like I said last week. If he doesn't beat Tennessee, if you decide to fire Ryan Day, who's going to take his position? He's 65-10. Majority's losses basically is Michigan for 4 years. But I know everybody's like, he's got to go, he's got to go, he's got to go, he's got to go, he's got to go. What's your take on that? Mr. Brown?
Like you said, we got a couple candidates already in place.
Okay.
Mike Vrabel for one.
Mike Vrabel, oh man. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
And we all heard the rumors about Urban Meyer coming back.
Those rumors have been really swirling around.
You know what? That would be a great move back that way for Urban.
Yeah.
Because you got to have, I feel like this is, if you let Day go, you got to get somebody in there that can control. And Chip Kelly got to go too.
Yeah.
Offensive coordinator, he's got to go. Because the calls he was doing last
It's a
week.
package deal.
Oh, yeah. Both of them got to go.
Yeah.
If Urban Meyer's on his way back into Columbus will like that. He's got a bar there or a restaurant, whatever. But you got to have somebody that can come in. Ryan Day his record's good, but he just can't beat Michigan.
And that's the thing about Ohio State football and its history. They do not like you as a coach if you can't beat Michigan.
Right.
Amen to that.
They'll give you so many chances.
John Cooper all over again.
They'll give you so many chances.
We don't care what your record is.
Exactly.
We need you to
can
beat
win
our
every
rival.
game. Yeah, you can win every game, but if you don't beat Michigan 4 years in a row, you're out.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing for me is that I like to see Urban Meyer back there. That would be, I think I'm not Ohio State fan. But I like Tressel. Tressel was a great coach. I thought he was a great coach.
He's a legend still in Ohio State.
Absolutely is. He just got a raw deal at the end where the Terrell Pryor situation.
Well, and it's crazy looking back at that now because these players are allowed to take money and get all these things now. And, you saw Reggie Bush lose his Heisman where you saw all these guys getting punished for this. Right. And now, the script has changed.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so since you said that, Amanda, I like that. That's a good point to take. You go back when Terrell Pryor, and you can go back in college basketball. These guys had to fend for themselves. We'll go back to, the Fab Five at Michigan. Remember? They couldn't. They're making the university so much money.
But they can't pay their rent, or they can't buy books.
Exactly.
Or they,
So then when you have an agent give you some money or something like that,
or
now
here's a couple $100.
Exactly. Now you want to punish the kids. So now they're making the money. So I think a lot of that, people in the past had to, put it in stall for the people now that's eating.
Yes.
So I really,
it's crazy how much it's
I came, because
in college football.
what Terrell Pryor was selling is
It was a pair of
memorabilia.
pants or something. It was like a pair of
come on,
pants or
man.
something, and
I just, like I said,
And
we had
Reggie Bush lost his Heisman over what? Like somebody gave him some money or gave him a plane ride?
I think it was like his
something
mom.
like that.
They bought he bought his mom a car or a house or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
something
that.
like that. And they took his Heisman away, which is insane. Which he got back, correct?
Yeah, he got it back. He got it back. I mean, but the simple thing is like this: is the kids got to eat. A lot of these kids come from not a two parents in the house. Some have raised by their mom or grandmas. Yeah, they're raised by their grandparents. So you can't. Come on, man. That's
and they're
just
at an Ivy League school now. Everything is expensive.
right. It's so high.
One book is $1,000 at a
That's
school
crazy.
like that. So.
Right.
And they get the scholarships and stuff, but that's not covering their everyday life.
No.
Things that they have to have taken care of.
I don't know. It's just crazy. So now we got another thing I have today is could Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown basically get better with their relationship right now because their schedule, they play the Steelers today. Their next 3 games is so tough right now for the Eagles. I know they got that little thing going on right now, that little beef. They got to clean that up because here's the thing is, their next 3 games. Today they got, Pittsburgh, and they're at home. Then you got the Ravens, and then on Christmas you have the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about that? I mean, I know Don, you said you didn't even you probably skipped that. Probably went over your head a little bit because
my head on that one,
because Jaylen Brown and them. I mean, there was Graham, the linebacker, went on a podcast. He was basically saying number 1 and
Airing all the
number.
dirty laundry.
Yes, come on, man, y'all can't do that.
Yeah. You yell at the players' wives for doing that. Why are you going out doing that?
Right. He kind of turned into Dallas. What Dallas did that problem. Remember Dallas?
Yeah.
You had your boy Parsons going on this podcast talking this and talking that. What do you think about that, dude?
Like you said, right now with the playoffs coming up, ain't no room for that. Ain't no time for it, man.
No.
So we planning for possibly, we already in the playoffs, but possibly a Super Bowl. Come on, man. So let's get it together and let's work.
This is not the
Even though
time
I
to
ain't
be
touching the
catty.
ball, man, it's a team. It's a team.
It's a team, exactly. I'm not the only player on the team.
Right.
And sometimes you have to swallow your own pride and maybe not get your yards you want to get because somebody else is playing
Say it
better right now
again.
and somebody else is winning that game right now.
Maybe it's your day today.
Exactly.
Maybe it's your day next week.
Exactly.
My day gonna come sooner
That's
or
part
later.
of being a
so-
team.
That's
You're
right.
not an individual person.
Right, it all depends on the scheme that the defense is running.
Right.
So, hey,
And this isn't the time to be petty. It's time to
Say it again.
get together and work as a team.
Absolutely,
and get
man.
past this and figure it
Got a
out.
lot. I mean, you think about Philadelphia. They got a great running back. You got 2 outstanding receivers and a great quarterback. Their defense is, it's hit and miss some days, but first and foremost, keep it in house.
Yeah.
Stop going
Yeah,
and
don't
getting on the
tell everybody your
podcast or
business.
going on your social media, telling what's going on, because here's the thing: is they will take it and spin it all the way. I know that for a
And it
full
just
fact.
makes it worse.
It does,
It's
man.
really
Whatever you
bad.
say, you're gonna get critiqued and everything else.
Right.
And right now, if you got a problem, y'all talk in house about it. Now, I did like what the coach did when they interviewed the coach about it. He kind of dumbed it down, which was so nice, man. Because
Got to.
he had to clear it up.
Put the
Because
fire. He's trying to put the fires out.
man, come
before
on,
they get out of
because
control.
I mean, because like I said, Graham went on a podcast and he just started destroying. He should just kept his mouth shut
Yeah.
too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We care about your opinion. You just should have said, look, they're gonna work it out. That's it. You just went on to another platform. So on these things like that, you got to watch what you say and how you say things. Especially like you said, Mr. Brown. Like right now, this is playoff time right now. Every
It's
game
almost
counts.
crunch time.
Yeah, every game counts. Especially for Philly right now.
It's too late in the season for that.
Man, you can't do that, man. You cannot do that. Nick, what you think, man?
I think a lot of this has to come down to a couple things. One is I think this year's the revitalization of the running back position. You've got Derrick Henry at the Ravens. You've got Saquon Barkley, who was gifted to the Eagles. You've got David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. I think the running back position this year has seen a resurgence, and I think the
Chase
Eagles.
Brown just got us a
Chase
touchdown.
Brown. I think the Eagles are the biggest beneficiaries to this kind of everyone going back to the run game and relying on the run game to set up the pass game, to set up the play action, versus in years past where it was a quarterback, wide receiver, pass-happy league. And I think without Saquon, A.J. Brown might be getting more receptions.
Yes.
However, I don't think the Eagles would have won as many games.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's one of those kind of conundrums where Saquon is, doing what he's doing this year, being, number one in every stat at the running back position and single-handedly carrying them through some of these games.
Right.
But if that's the case, then I don't think you should be, hey, I'm not getting enough catches. Well, okay, you're not getting enough catches because there's a generational, MVP caliber talent at the running back position that's helping you win games. So are you going to, hold up your teammates in high esteem, or are you going to sort of complain about you not being the one that's in this position? Right. So I think, they need to, if they want to be a Super Bowl contending team, they need to squash that. They need to say, hey, listen, because you've seen other teams that have been able to do something similar and not have that kind of attitude. Like, I'm going to go back to the Lions, where they have David Montgomery, they have Jahmyr Gibbs, they have this super balanced attack. And let's say, for example, last game, Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't have as many catches. He was pretty quiet that game. But he did have a clutch catch in the fourth quarter at that game-winning drive when they went down and went for it on fourth and short, made it, and then were able to run out the clock and take the field goal. So, but he didn't complain. He didn't bitch and moan. He just went out there, walked his ass off, did what he had to do, and then
Contributed to his team.
exactly
absolutely.
contributed to his team.
Absolutely.
And made the clutch catch in the end. So there's two different ways to go about it, and I think they need to squash that beef if they want to contend for a title.
Definitely.
Right, absolutely. I definitely say like this is not the time and effort for that situation. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your mouth shut and do what you're supposed to do, and that be it. Because at the end of the day, you got other teams that are not even doing that. They're doing their thing, and that's what it's all about. So
now you just look bad, you make yourself look greedy, and like you don't care about the team, just yourself.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying? So we cover that. Like I said, I hope they get it together. They got a tough game against Pittsburgh. They're at home against the rival, Pittsburgh. Kind of battle the borders. It's gonna be a tough game. We got when we get our picks there, me and Amanda and Mr. Brown, it's gonna be some hard picks. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, this you guys. Are the Giants a good fit for Shedeur Sanders? Because they're saying now Shedeur is probably going to end up going to the Giants or the Raiders. Mr. Brown, what's up? Nephew, what's up, my dude?
I feel for
you. Got it, buddy.
Because the Raiders, the Browns, and the Giants are three of the worst organizations right now, man.
Right.
I don't want them to ruin that guy, that young man's career, man. I mean, I wish he could hold out and be like, no. Like, who did that before?
Eli Manning.
Eli,
He
did
said,
not
I'm not going to go play for him.
Yeah, because him and old boy switched spots.
Yeah, he said, no, I'm good.
He didn't want to go to the Chargers.
Man, they gonna ruin him, man. I hate to see it, but
that's scary.
Between them three organizations, man, even though Cleveland my team, don't do it.
You will get that boy. You're gonna be having a lot of ice packs.
Don't do it. Yes, man. Giants have nothing going for them.
They got planes going over the stadium, saying something. I can't remember.
People are paying for. I don't know what it said. They're flying banners over the stadium.
You got people with the bags over their heads, man.
Disappointment. I wish they could change it around because they got that nice receiver, Neighbors, man.
Malik Neighbors is nice from LSU.
Nice. Yeah, he's nice.
That's it.
That's it, man. So,
well, here's the funny thing is at the Heisman yesterday, him and Shedeur were playing catch on the street. I'm thinking like, nah, bro, please don't go there.
I hope not, man.
Because it's just a bad situation.
Yeah, it's bad.
He's gonna be running on and
running for his life.
You thought it was bad, but last year or the year before at Colorado, he was struggling. He was getting sacked. He led last year. Right. He led the college football in sacks. So if you go there, you gonna have that for the first couple of years.
Look, that's the draft, though. That's how it is every year. That's tradition.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose. I mean, more than likely, you're going to go to the Browns or you're going to go to the Giants. You're going to go to other teams. Look how we got Joe Burrow.
Right.
Like if he could have picked where he would have wanted to go, he would have went to the Bengals. Probably not. But that's tradition. That's how it goes. You can't pick and choose where you want to go. Unfortunately, these teams look at you to help make them better, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And it sucks when a really good talent has to go to a team and they're not utilized.
Yeah.
But that's the draft. That's that if you want to be the number one draft pick, or if you are the number one draft pick, it's a great honor. But you're going to a shit team. You're going to a bad team.
You got to be prepared for it.
Exactly. You know where you're headed.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that was going around that he said if he was selected for the Giants, he was going to say no. Deion shut that down very quickly.
Well, his dad can get involved with that.
My son never said that. That's not what's happening.
Has anyone ever said no when they get drafted?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take it back to you right here.
What happened in football?
In 80, it was it's gonna go way back now. Don, you probably know, man. You might know yourself too. So we'll go back into the 83 or 84 draft class. Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, and who's the other one? Anyways, so John Elway, they were looking at John Elway drafting the Baltimore Colts. The Baltimore Colts had the first pick. And John Elway was actually, when he went to Stanford, he played football and he played baseball. He was actually better in baseball than he was in football. So his dad, Jack, was like, hey, if you guys drive my son, he's going
play baseball.
Exactly. Wow. Baltimore sucked at you. They sucked back in the day. They were horrible. That's why they moved to Indianapolis. But anyways, he said, hey, if you decide you draft my son, we ain't going. Then John Elway, they interviewed John Elway. He said the same thing. If you draft me, I'm going to the minor leagues. So they drafted John Elway, and he went over to play baseball. And then they switched it up and then Denver got it. So that was back then. And then, like you said, Eli Manning, he had the same situation. I'm not going to the Chargers. Y'all send me the Chargers, it's a wrap. I ain't gonna play for y'all. So then him and the Giants went. But his dad had it. What's his name? Archie. Mm-hmm. Archie made that happen. Mm-hmm. So I think with Deion's situation is if you let his son, if he get drafted by the Giants, his dad's gonna have something to say about it. You're not gonna send my son there to get broke up. He's better off going to the Raiders. But they said the Giants had the 41% chance to get him. So Shador,
good luck.
Yeah, bro. You better put your running shoes on, player. Because you're going to be running like Forrest Gump.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. Oh, my God. I said, man, I feel bad for that brother. But like you said, man, if you got the worst record and you're a top prospect quarterback in college and you put up big numbers, I hope you can keep putting up big numbers. Look what Bryce is doing in the Carolina Panthers. He started off, and that's a lot of the front office. He did. He's getting there. They took us to overtime, man. So, I mean, it can be done, but there's nothing in New York right there. Between the Giants and the Jets, they both suck. You can't fix that shit. Yeah. You got to just blow everything up.
That's years of neglect that needs to be on.
Oh my God, man. They firing coaches, firing office coordinators. You know, you got the water boy doing his office coordinator right now, and he's a water boy. That's how bad it is, man. All right, so we got a good one on this one. Which team needs a win more? The Bills or the Lions?
Bills need it.
Bills need it?
Bills need it.
What you say?
I think the Bills do need it more.
I say the Bills too.
I definitely think they need it more.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do today, but
that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah,
that's on one of the picks. I'm going to get Nick's a Lions fan. I'm going to get his input on that. So we're going to do these quick picks real quick. So we have my Buccaneers at the Chargers. The Bucs are 7-6. Chargers 8-5. We play at 425 today. What you think, buddy?
Man, I'm going to roll with the Chargers.
Oh, shit. Damn.
You know, they at home, and Harbaugh got them boys playing some hell of defense out there.
Okay.
And, you know, Herbert, he going to sling the ball, man. So I'm going to get an edge to the Chargers.
This one was another hard one for me to pick because
your boys are 7-7 right now.
I know. We got Chase Brown, running back.
Yeah, Chase Brown.
The running backs. To me, this game for the Buccaneers really relies on what Baker Mayfield is going to show up and play for them.
Yes, we did say that.
If they have the baller Baker, they could win this game. Justin Herbert's not feeling so great right now, right?
Yeah, he's got
banged up a little bit.
Yeah, he's banged up from last week. They slammed him up.
I'm still gonna go with the Chargers just because Harbaugh and Herbert, I think, can pull it out. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Buccaneers keep Game 7. I wouldn't be shocked if the Buccaneers keep Game 7.
Okay. We already know.
I wouldn't be surprised if that pick's already gone for me.
Right. Well, we'll keep track of this. So I'm gonna say I'm going with the Bucs. You already know that. I will agree with you said, Amanda, on that. It depends on what Baker Mayfield that you got, and I just think what he needs to do today is not try to do too much.
Yes.
Bucky Irvin's back for us. He had the hip and thigh.
Too, so
yes,
I didn't know if he was gonna play today.
He's game time. I mean, well, they said he's gold today, but I just need Baker not to do too much. Because sometimes Baker gets a radical. I just need to play Baker. Just be Baker. Just do simple things. You got Mike in the red zone. You know, we got Palmer. We got all our receivers, you know, doing their thing. Just let the game come.
Play smart football today, Baker.
Please do, because right now we need this game. We're fighting for our lives at 7-6, and as that, but Atlanta got a tough game on Monday. I need the Raiders to win, so I need the Raider fans. Please get your team together and do whatever they can do so Atlanta can keep losing. Because Kirk Cousins is just giving games away, which I love. That.
Yeah.
Stay throwing interceptions.
Yeah.
So now we got the Packers at Seattle. Packers are 9-4. Seattle is 8-5. D, talk to me, man.
It's another toss-up right there.
Picks are getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Every week.
We get down to that last one. Everybody, whoa.
I'm going to go ahead and get an edge to the Packers.
Ooh.
We'll take the Packers.
Okay, Packer. And it's at Seattle.
Yeah, it's in Seattle.
That's a tough game, too. 9-4 and 8-5.
I'm going to get an edge to the Packers.
Mr. Man.
I did the same. I picked the Packers.
Ooh.
I think that they can beat the Seahawks at home. I think they can pull it out. So
I'm gonna take Seattle. I feel like Jordan Love sometimes I don't know, man. He just be kind of scaring me. He got that Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre syndrome. He be forcing stuff. I'm like, yo, what you doing, bro? And I know his receiver core is, is okay, but I'm gonna have to go with Seattle. DK Metcalf is back on the running back, the other running back, and then he got the silent assassin on the other end over there. I really think, and then Geno looking good. Geno looking good on the ball throwing, making smart decisions. But I'm gonna roll with Seattle definitely on that.
Yeah, I don't think they had a running back today either.
Oh, you know what? You're right. He's out. You're right. The backup is actually doing good. You're right. You're absolutely right. So now this is the tough game. It's gonna get tough. All these picks he's gonna get real tough. We got the Bills at the Lions in the D today. In the D. The Bills 3-1-3 there. Lions at home. 10-3 Bills. 12-6. I never thought I would say this, but 12-6 Lions. Both of these franchises got a lot of history. The Bills been to the Super Bowl 3 times and they lost back in the 90s. Then you have the Lions went 0-16 when Dan Campbell was on that team. So they have a lot. This history to see both of these franchises rejuvenated and everything, resimulated, whatever you want to call it. They are so much better now. Mr. Brown.
Take notes, New York.
Please do take notes.
Cleveland.
Yeah. All the other little franchises, Jacksonville.
Right.
You better take some notes, y'all. The Jets, anybody that's got a front office is jacked up. You see the Lions, they got their stuff together. So there's no reason why the other franchises can't start doing what they're doing.
Absolutely.
So Mr. Brown, starting with you, my brother.
So with that being said, Neal, the Bills, they lost a tough one last week, man.
Yes, they did.
Very tough.
And I took them. Remember, we were down at table 44.
I did too.
I think we all took it across the board.
too.
We all took it across the board.
quite
Even
down.
AB took it. So, shout out to
It was
Mr.
gonna be a
AB.
shootout last week, but I still thought they would pull it out. But
Yeah.
with that being said, Allen know what he has to do today. He has to ball out. And
Yeah.
I think what's gonna bite Detroit in the butt, man, Campbell. Gonna do that 4th and 2, 4th and 3, and I think that's gonna
Risk
I
it,
think-
biscuit,
I think that's
yeah.
gonna bite him in the butt today.
He can't do that much today.
So-
I don't like it. I like it, I don't like it.
Yeah, I think Detroit, they do for a loss, man. So I'm gonna go with the upset and pick the Bills.
Okay. So the Bills, Mr. Brown, Miss Amanda.
So that was my reasoning at first of why I was going to go with the Bills.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, Lions are at home, this fan base. I know the Bills really need the win.
They need it. They need it.
But with
bad.
the Lions at home and the fan base at home and how good they've been playing, I could see the Lions winning this game. So I'm picking the Lions.
So we have the Bills, Mr.
Bills.
Brown. Amanda
Lions.
says the Lions. Nick, I'm going to go to you before I give my answer because I'm still on the fence.
I think both teams are getting healthy at the right time. I think the Bills are getting some weapons back.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think
Don't be
Keon
shooting.
Coleman was
Oh,
dealing
yeah,
with
this
the
is
wrist
the game of the
injury.
week.
Yeah.
Game
What,
of the week.
what, Keelan Coleman? Is Coleman? What is-
Yeah.
He's such a good receiver,
He
man, from
had a
Florida
wrist
State.
injury he was dealing with for a couple weeks, but I think he's playing for this game, so he'll be a weapon. But the Lions are getting a lot of defensive players back that are healthy. A lot of D linemen are back, as well as our left tackle Taylor Decker. So
Right.
he was out for a while with a shoulder injury, I believe. So we're getting a lot of weapons back. It's at home. I think Ford Field this year and last year it's the stadium that gives the greatest home field advantage.
The energy is awesome.
Currently, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Tight.
So I think with that in mind, it's going to be a close game no matter what. The Bills are an excellent team. This could be a Super Bowl matchup or a Super Bowl
Yeah,
preview.
this is, yeah.
But I'm going to take the Lions strictly because they're at home. They're getting a lot of players back. But I think it's going to be close.
And it's your team.
And it's my team.
Damn right. Damn
Absolutely.
right.
It's
this
so
morning
hard.
I was looking at my notes and I was like, look at these games. And every game we talked about so far is tight. Like tight game.
Right.
And when I kept skipping over the Lions and Bills game because I didn't know. Just like the next game we got to talk about. That's the tight one too. Josh Allen he didn't disappoint me last week. He had a hell of a day. He had 6 touchdowns. He ran for 3, threw for 3. I mean, that was a shootout, like you said, Mr. Brown. The Rams, And I did not realize the Rams receivers was that damn good.
Yes.
Bakula, whatever his name is, and
Nakua.
Batula. Jesus, he's so sweet. And Cooper Cup, like he resurged and everything. So, and this pick, Golf is such an animal too. He's such a dog too. And we had both of these quarterbacks last week. I asked everybody about who should be, the MVP. And now you got these two candidates going against each other.
Right.
So in my pick right here, I don't got a coin to flip. I'm gonna stick with Josh Allen. I'm gonna stick with Josh again. I'm hoping he don't break my heart. But he did what he's supposed to do last week. It wasn't his fault last
Defense,
week.
man.
Defense led up. Josh
Can
did
you repeat
everything.
it?
Detroit's defense they dogs. They live in the trenches. So I'm gonna go with Josh Allen because he is Superman, and he got his receivers back. It's a toss up. The next game we gotta talk about is gonna be toss up. But I'm gonna stick with Josh. He ain't gonna let me down today.
Oh man, that was a hell of a catch right there.
I know.
Oh
Gesicki,
yeah. Oh, who was that?
He
Chase?
doesn't get a lot. Gesicki,
Oh,
man.
Jesus, they
Our
flipped
little-
that boy. I'm
he
glad
was he was in for T when T was hurt. He did
Yeah.
all right.
So the next game I got.
We didn't drop.
I got some Steeler fans in the house. Todd, Tony Toka in the house. 10-3 Steelers, 11-2 Eagles. It's another game. I do not know. Mr. Brown, I'm gonna start with you. I know you and Tony are best friends.
I don't like that dude.
Okay, that's all right. Well, damn. Right.
Put that out
On
there.
air, on
I'm gonna
air.
put that out there right now. I don't like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. It's gonna be some hard hitting out there.
okay.
But I'm gonna get the edge to the Eagles. They're at home. I'm gonna get the edge to the Eagles.
Burn, baby, burn. So, Mr. Brown took the Eagles. Miss Amanda,
Oh my gosh, I've gone so back and forth with this game.
when we come back to you, and I'll answer.
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Got your nose. I see.
who
Got
do
your
I? Look how many are
Oh man, she was scratching.
I've changed my answer too many times. Who do I want to see win this game? I really do want to see the Steelers win this game. I think they're having a really great year.
It's at Philly.
I
It's
love
a
their
battle of the
coach.
borders.
I don't think they have a great history at Philly.
Okay.
The Eagles' defense looks pretty good. Saquon Barkley. So I think the Eagles might have a little bit of an advantage in this one. So I'm gonna pick the Eagles. Final answer.
I got a little insight on that. I
Final answer.
heard them boys went down to Pat's cheesesteak, man, and didn't turn out so well for the Steelers. they gave them a little bad meat.
Oh no! That's cheating.
You see the inside with Mr. Brown with that?
That's cheating.
Hey, they shouldn't have went there. You shouldn't have went there. Should have stayed in the room service.
Right.
This is another game. I had a hard time. I talked to my dad this morning. He asked me what I was picking. I didn't know who I was picking. This is a hard decision, man. It really is, man. Steelers at the Eagles, both good two teams. 10-3 and 11-2. It's in Philly. You know, Pennsylvania, Philly, battle of the rivals. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, I do like Coach Tomlin. He's a real good coach.
Love Coach Tomlin.
He's such a great coach. My boy told me today, Victor Moan said, hey, we ain't never had a losing season. He got a point about that.
There's a reason they keep him around.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Steelers today.
Steelers in the upset, huh?
I'm going to take the Steelers.
They could. It could
Todd
be.
said, he said your boy's going to upset Taylor Swift and her husband today. Todd, I don't know about that.
It's still early.
It's 7-0, but it's raining there, so maybe Jameis Winston can get something going with the rain. We'll see. All right. So we got the Dolphins at the Texans. The Dolphins 6-7. The Texans 8-5. Mr. Brown, that's another good game.
Last about 3-4 games, man. The Dolphins doing what they should have been doing early in the season.
True that.
But I'm gonna still give it to the Texans, man. I ain't gonna go against Shroud at home, man. And Nico Collins, I think Mixon's gonna have
Nick's
a.
already had two. I think you might have another.
I think Mixon gonna have a good game today.
You had three already?
Former
Bengals.
Cincinnati
Former
Bengals.
Bengals running back.
Yeah, see, I'm still mad about they letting
Another
go.
great running back.
No, I didn't know.
that we couldn't afford to do.
Give me the Texans.
Texans? Okay. Amanda?
I picked the Dolphins. I think that the Dolphins can win this game. They've been playing really good lately. I think that they can go to Texas and upset them. They
Sweet.
just got to watch Joe Mixon.
Right. Tula's been playing outstanding. I'm just worried for that one hit.
That one hit.
Well, that could be any time.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
he stayed getting broke up, and right now he's been doing okay, man. But
Yeah.
that one hit, I would wish you to put the guardian cap on his
Yeah, I
head
know.
because that's just a dangerous situation in his caliber of how he plays, and he don't know how to slide
And
right.
he's so young.
Yes.
Why scramble your brains now? You need to get off of here. You gotta be smart about it.
I'm going to take Stroud. Stroud is they got a nice offensive weapons there. They got a good defense, and I like Nico. Was it Nico?
Nico Collins?
Yes, I like Nico Collins. I mean, they just got a great chemistry there.
Dale, yeah.
Tank Dale. I mean, he's sweet too. And then Joe Mixon. That was like the piece they were missing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm mad that Cincinnati let him
I'm
go.
mad that we couldn't afford him. But Chase Brown has been
Chase is doing
phenomenal
it. He's
for
been
us.
he did
Great.
good on the
And
Monday
he
night
wasn't
game.
even our starter. We had
No.
Moss.
Yeah.
We finally kicked him to the curb.
Yeah, he was playing with y'all. He was playing with y'all. I'm gonna take the Texans. And the last and final game before we get out of here, we have the Colts at the Broncos. The Colts are 6-7, and the Broncos are 8-5. And the Colts is, like you said, surging like the Dolphins right now. Mr. Brown?
And I remember we talked about this earlier in the season, man. We thought the Broncos was gonna be boo-boo, but
Everybody did.
yeah, but man, old boy down there, he's balling, man. So
Yes.
Nick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Bo Nix and the Broncos today, man. They got a good defense too, man. So,
Yes.
Especially that corner they got. Who was it, Stingley?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll with them. Roll with Levi today.
I wrote that exact same thing down. I put the Broncos because I think they have the better defense.
Okay.
And they'll play the better game today. So I think they're going to win today.
I like what Anthony Edwards, not Anthony Edwards, the Colts quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I think he's going to be a great quarterback.
Yeah, he just ain't got it yet.
They
struggling right now.
got a good running back there. They got some key receivers. But once again, Bo Nix is looking so good there. He fits that mold in Denver.
And they got to come to Mile High.
Yes.
So,
You know, Denver's doing their thing. Shout out to Levi, that's his team. I'm definitely gonna take Denver. I like Bo Nix. He's a tough quarterback. I did write one thing down, so I need all you NFL players and NBA players, stop putting y'all business on TV.
Oh my gosh.
Their houses are getting broken. And me and Amanda was talking about that yesterday. How all these NBA and NFL players are putting all their stuff on social media and your house is getting broken into. So y'all need to stop that on that because there's too many NBA players and that turns into a death. We got too much going on in this world.
Bad. And now they think it's some kind of an international ring,
Oh,
and
come
these people
on,
are like
man.
serious professionals. And now, what I will say about Joe Burrow is he very rarely posts on social media.
Right.
He doesn't post about his house. He doesn't post about what he owns.
Right.
But I have seen probably in the last 6 months drone photos of his house on the media.
Yes.
People saying exactly
Yeah,
where
the
he
drones
lives.
is-
I mean,
yeah.
it's crazy because these media and some NFL, some not, TMZ, wherever, are showing, okay, here's a map to their house.
Yep.
Here's Google
Yeah.
Maps, look it right up. So it's crazy.
Stay off social media, man.
Yeah.
Keep your business. Just keep your business to yourself. Because I know we all get caught up in social media,
Yeah.
man. But
And if you're a media personality, don't give out these guys addresses or where they live, or say, oh, look at their new $6 million house they just bought, or
Right.
they just bought this, just bought that. It's,
I guess when you got too much money, you don't know what to do.
yeah, I guess.
That's why I'm glad I ain't got all that money, man.
No problem.
Hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, like I said, y'all please come check us out the 29th at Cock and Bull. We're going to have like a special going on that day. I got 2 guests coming through. They're going to talk it up with us. I'm not going to let y'all know who it is. And number 2, like I said, it's at Cock and Bull at 1 o'clock. Me, Miss Amanda, Mr. Brown, Worm will be back. It's going to be nice. It's going to be off the hook. I thought the party we did at Table 44 was good, but this is going to be epic. So we're going to get up out of here, live right, do right. Y'all going to be all right. See you later.
Peace, everybody.
Ah.